All right, let's move on to another anonymous. Hey, Trip, great podcast. I hope you can help me. He says, I'm in my late 30s, have very little experience with women. I have a medical condition that makes me quite skinny. I'm 6'1" tall and around 175 pounds. I guess I'm decent looking. 6'1" and 175. I mean, that's skinny, but that's really, that's not, that's not insanely skinny. He says, I just had to start taking insulin as a result of diabetes due to my medical condition. So now I have one of those sensors on my stomach and will probably be getting an insulin pump as well. I was always self-conscious about my condition, and this now makes it even worse. I always assumed that no woman would ever want me because I wasn't normal like everyone else. I was trying to learn from you and other dating coaches and getting better with women when this diabetes thing hit me like a ton of bricks. I was thinking, wow, just what I need. Something else for a woman not to like about me. My question is, have you ever had other clients with medical conditions and helped them succeed with women? Also, is this something to be concerned about when it comes to dating, or will women overlook it and not care? I know people with medical conditions and diabetes get married all the time, but my mindset is if I find a good quality woman, she will probably have other options of men. So why would she choose me when she could have someone who is normal? I hope you answer this for me. Thanks, Anonymous. Well, I am answering it for you, my friend. Such a great question. So glad you asked. It's a rich one. There's a lot to say here. As you know, I read these questions. I have one of my team members, Joe, pick these questions for me. So I read these and I answer them in real time here for you. So where should we begin? First, I think we need to begin of what women are attracted to. Okay. So, well, actually, let's start somewhere else. I wish we could have a conversation about this. By the way, Anonymous, if you need coaching, you want to work through this with me, apply. We can work on this. It's not that hard. Coachedbytrip.com. Apply. Okay. So, so my question for you is, what is it about this that you think is so unattractive? I mean, yes, I get it. Someone who has some sort of medical condition or some sort of medical condition that could be debilitating could be unattractive. Yes, that is true. Women won't find that attractive. But I wonder, what is it specifically? It's like, well, you'll have an insulin pump. I mean, listen, my cousin has Crohn's disease. It's like a stomach issue. He has to have a bag. He can't make bowel movements anymore. He's got a bag attached to him. He's happily married. Anyway, I guess my point is I'm curious what it is that you think is so unattractive about this. To me, it doesn't seem like this massive deal. And maybe you think I'm saying that because it's not something that I have, but I'm empathizing. I'm imagining I have this. Like, what is it that's attractive? But we don't have an answer because you're not here right now. So let's move on. What are women attracted to? Remember, women are attracted to a man who, yes, of course, is healthy, but more so has resources. And also the attributing qualities that subcommunicate resources. So you might be saying, well, with that, doesn't this make me look weak? Doesn't this make me look like I might not have resources? But that's not really it. Remember when I say that women are attracted to your behavior, which goes a longer way than your looks. So let's imagine, Anonymous, you're 6'1", you're 175 pounds. Yes, you have this issue, but you're super confident. You're super charismatic. You walk into a room like you don't give a shit. You have this issue, but you don't give a shit. You see, you're so in your head that you believe because you don't like it that everyone else is going to find it unattractive and they won't like it. But I bet you a guy who treats any sort of condition they're in whatsoever like it's not a big deal will actually be communicating to a woman, to her, to let her know that it's not a big deal. If it's something that's a problem that you complain about, that's this big issue in your life, well then, yes, that's going to come off very unattractive. But let me dive deeper here. Women will backwards rationalize why they should be with you, even if something like that is a problem. Women will stay with men for even worse. I know that you don't have a girlfriend yet, but my point is that if a woman finds you attractive and there's other ways of building attraction with a woman than this physical situation, if she finds you attractive, she's not going to care. And I'm not just saying that to like pump you up and make you feel better. If we were to go the logical way and I were to have two people next to each other and you were twins and one of you had the insulin issue and the other didn't, and I just said to a woman, just pick the one you want. Yeah, in that logical situation, having no idea of who each person was, she would just pick the one who doesn't have that. But that's how you're thinking. You're imagining it to be like that when it's really not the situation. Women become attracted to men due to the context, the situation. We talked about this recently on a recent episode. That's why you guys got to listen to all the episodes, because sometimes there's linear progressions here. But the idea of context. So that means that it's not just about your diabetes problem. It has more to do with that. So let's say you go on a date with a woman. You don't talk about the fact that you have this issue, which you don't have to for a couple of dates. And then she finds out about it. You're imagining she's just going to be like, oh, I can find someone better. This guy has this issue. It's unattractive. I'm out. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Because if you've already built attraction, she's going to want to stay with you. And also the fact that you're not feeling, in this hypothetical situation, overly concerned about your issue. So if that's the case and you're just totally confident and cool about it, she's going to be confident and cool about it. And this goes for a lot of medical conditions, by the way. So I want you to not be so concerned with this as an issue, and you can't fix it. So this is also one of those situations, like it's almost similar to a guy going, I'm 5'5". Women don't like guys who are 5'5". What do I do? Well, there's nothing you can do, so you don't need to be concerned about it. Reminds me of this YouTube video with this Buddhist guy. It's like a funny video, kind of a funny video. He shows a flow chart. And it's like, okay, there's a problem. So it says problem, then there's a line that says, can you fix it? And then from there, there's two lines where the answer could be yes or no, right? So you have a problem. Can you fix it? Yes. Then he says, well, why worry? What if the answer is no? Well, if you can't fix it, why worry? So it's like this here. You have a problem. Ask yourself, can I fix this? No? Okay. So why worry? Move forward anyways. Don't be so concerned about it. Women will overlook it enough if you build attraction. Again, we can help you with that. In the Trip Advice coaching program, you can apply. But for now, even if that's something you don't want to do, I want you to overlook it. So I want you to stop thinking about it. Stop thinking of it as something that's going to hinder your progress, because the second that you do, it actually will. We call that a self-fulfilling prophecy.